Hello everyone, it's me, TheTruckSimAddict, bringing you another truck simulator commentary, and as you can see, we are doing another Scania truck driving simulator video. I was intending to do another UK truck simulator video, and I'm sorry to those of you that prefer those, but I'm going to do an STDS one, because this video I'm going to talk about primarily this game, and that is because of the latest updates which have come out, and the latest updates are just mind-blowing. Absolutely 100% just completely mind-blowing. And isn't this convenient? We start the save, the journey, and we've already got a trailer straight away. Awesome. Right, but I mean, it's added so much new stuff, and there's stuff which haven't noticed before and I need to talk about, and I don't know, it's just what I've seen since the map update which was released the other day. From what an STDS badge, let's go and collect that. Oh, should I really be taking the trailer down here? Probably not. Oh dear. This was a bad idea, I can tell. I'm gonna crash. Come on. Let's not crash. Oh god. Okay. Maybe this hasn't gone too badly. But there's so much stuff which I would love to be able to cover in this video, because it's just awesome. Like, for example, the rain. I don't know. I don't know if I want to talk about it, but it might not rain in the video. So if it doesn't rain in the video, then I'll talk about it in a bit. Some of you probably noticed it. Some of you may not have. So it's whatever. But I just think I really need to get this out, because last week or so, the last month or so, I guess, I've kind of lost my enthusiasm for ETS2, and that's not because it doesn't look like an awesome game, because it looks like the best game ever, but it's because I've been waiting a year for the game to come out, and I've been waiting a year. I've been waiting the same time as everyone else, obviously, but it's kind of like I've been watching the game since SCS Software started posting stuff on their blog about it, and it's kind of, at first I remember when they was sending out new posts and all the new stuff like the ferry ports and the Eurotunnel and stuff, and I was extremely excited about it. But now I'm just sort of like, oh, that's cool, I've seen it, I know about this, I know about that. So it is kind of a bit frustrating that I've kind of lost my views on it, but the latest update has really brought it all back to me, and I'm so excited for ETS2 again because of the stuff that they've shown in here. The physics have had an overhaul on this, and if we get to go on dirt, then I'll be showing you the latest map add-on is also just completely brilliant. I mean, it's kind of, if this is a mock-up of ETS2, then I can't imagine what ETS2 is going to be like, because just the latest roads and stuff that SCS has added makes you think that SCS have thought of everything, basically. I mean, they've got the weather, they've got the physics right. The cars flash you if they want you to go out and stuff. They do have a button so that you can flash them, but it doesn't really run. Now, why did I go this way? Had to go the way with traffic, didn't I? Because I bet we're not going to get through the first set, are we? No, probably not. Well, we'll find out. I don't think we will. If we don't, then I might end up going through the roadworks on the other side and hoping that I don't get crashed into or something. Because I can't bother to wait for these to change again. The life of a lorry driver. Yeah, look, they're red again. Let's full speed ahead. Hopefully I don't get done for doing this. Please don't get me done. I shouldn't do, because they would just class it as doing a delivery or something. I'm doing this safely. Please don't get me done. Am I not going to get done? This is so cool. I've never done it like this before. I normally just wait, because it's a video, I don't want to be too slow about it. So, wow, I just managed to awesome. That's so cool. I was not expecting that to work, actually. Fair enough, but yeah, now as always, there are still glitches in this game, like the AI do mess up occasionally, and there's sometimes, every now and again, not all the time, it's like a few times. If I spent a day on this, like an entire day on this, I'd only find a few glitches, which I think is brilliant, because for an open world game like this, the amount of glitches that you're likely to come across normally, I mean, if you think about the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim or the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, they have a lot of glitches, and they've still got glitches, and they're like the best games ever, and Bethesda Softworks has like a big office building for developing their games and testing their games and all sorts like that, whereas SCS Software has a smaller office building, a smaller everything, a smaller employment, I don't know, a smaller workforce is what I'm thinking of. I think so. It's kind of whoa. So I think how they've managed to get out so many bugs, I think is great. So but the thing is with the AI bugs, they're bugs. Sure, they crash into you and you get done sometimes, but it's like because they drive off. If say you smash into them, like I once smashed into someone by accident and he sort of went diagonal on the road. He then continued 55 kmph, and it was like he continued driving. He straightened his vehicle out, and it was like it never happened. And I think that is brilliant because in UKTS, you've kind of you'd have to try and avoid him somehow. You'd have to drive around him and do this, that, and the other, not to get fined again. But on this, they drive around and it's like it never happened. And I think that is really good because although it's the glitch that he driven into you, it's still brilliant that it's like it never happened and you can still continue on your way even though it did glitch. Bad thing is that AI still don't give you enough room when you've got to reverse deliver stuff into depots and stuff. Like if you've got to do your manoeuvre outside the depot, they still drive as close to you as they can. But that's not too much of a pain. I mean, I think they do sometimes leave enough room for you to do what you need to do. Well, then obviously sometimes they don't. But it's cool. And so yeah, this game is just brilliant. I really want to get a delivery going to one of the new areas of this map, because the new area of this map is just mind-blowing. I mean, it really is. When I first driven on it, I was gobsmacked. So it was just brilliant because, like I said, it's like SCS Software's thought of everything. They've put in back streets. There's a little bit where you've got to do like did that driver just go through a red light? That AI just went through a red light. Not AI. But that's that AI is sort of the sort of thing which I think is good about this game. It's like they don't all do it, because I mean on UKTS, if there's a junction where AI will go through the red light, everyone will go through the red light. Whereas on this, that's got to be one of the first times that I've actually seen an AI go through the red light, actually, or the second time actually, I think. But I think that's still brilliant because it gives you an open world, an interactive world kind of feeling. And but okay, that's interesting. But it's kind of like I was just driving along on this like yesterday, and in my mirror I saw one AI. Well, slow down. I saw one AI flash his lights at another AI to let him go, and I think that's brilliant because it does give you the interactive sort of world feel to it. It gives you the feel that they're all alive. I mean, obviously them flashing at you is one thing, it's brilliant, but then when it comes down to them flashing the other AI as well, I think that is really cool. And it's just some of the other stuff. I mean, they seem to flash you a lot more now, which I think is rather cool, but I think it's too much. But the good thing about ETS2, I read in a blog post a while ago that the countries have specific driving styles that correspond with the actual country. So, like, let's say Germany has ignorant drivers, and France are nice and polite drivers, and then you've got people in England that I don't know that what's it called, that tailgate you and stuff. It's kind of, so you've got things like that, and it's all country specific. And good thing is, one of the blog posts about ETS2 as well, which was released later last week or the week before or something, was about number plates, and SCS Software are doing great on trying to get country specific number plates as well. They asked like us fans of the game, followers of the game, if we could help on getting them info on the different countries, because obviously they only know the number plate laws and stuff of their own country probably, so they do need to find out about this our own country. And obviously what with that was cool. What with shouldn't he have waited for me though? Oh well, no point in waiting really, I was going slow. What with what with them being so time conscious and stuff, they obviously need to spend as little time doing research and as much time actually creating the game. So obviously it's a great idea to get the fans' involvement in it. Same with the translations. They always SCS Software are always getting the translations for the games. They get them from the fans. Like they've done it with Trucks and Trailers, I think, and they've done it for STDS. And I think now I don't know if they will be asking again for ETS2. They probably will be. It wouldn't surprise me, but you know they might not, because they might have what they need from STDS, or they might just have people that have done like the STDS ones. They might just have enough info from them. But you know, I think it's brilliant that SES Software are really calling on the actual fans of the game, supporters of the game, rather than just trying to do it themselves. So obviously doing it yourself can often take a lot of time, and it would take a lot of time, and it'd be rather difficult, because obviously people, if like a Romanian person had tried doing it, then like I don't know, but like obviously the people that have their language as their mother tongue would obviously know more about what's what, rather than SES Software trying to use Google Translate or something like that, because we all know what Google Translate's like. It's not really that good. I mean, it's good if you're just trying to put together a sentence and it's not really that important, but when it comes to a big game, you don't use Google Translate as the means to get to different countries, do you? It's kind of a bit, that would not be the right thing to do, because you would end up getting it all wrong, and then people would be like, what's that mean? This is wrong, and pardon me. Blimey, that was a big sneeze, I think. Right, anyways, so we're just finishing the first delivery now. We're going into the second depot, the furthest over there, and then I'm going to try, I might end up just driving over to the new area without a trailer, just because I really want to get the new area in a video, because that's kind of one of the whole points. Now, why did I zoom out of the map? I need to view it. That's kind of one of the, I see my reversing point. That's kind of one of the whole points of doing this video, is to see the new bit, because the new bit is just, my days, it's actually brilliant. When I first when I first tried it, I started off in the new bit, but I had to my days, why is this so loud? I don't know. I'll just stay in cab and use my mirrors. That's cool. But when I first went onto the roads and stuff, I actually got stuck, because there was like a dirt hill with like some rocks at the bottom, and well, I took it slow for the rocks, and I didn't realise the physics at the time had been changed, and so I just sort of taken the hill rather slowly, done it nicely, and I got stuck, and I had to turn around and stuff. I had a trailer on as well, so it wasn't really that nice to have to reverse off the hill, especially when there was like things at the bottom of the hill like a Scania and stuff like that. But I made it. I didn't crash, I don't think, which was the main. Actually, no, I don't think I did crash a little bit, yeah. And I got I was going 51 miles kmh. 51, 1 mile an hour over. That is one thing I really hope about ETS2 that won't happen. I really hope that we don't end up having like getting fined as soon as you pass the sign that changes the speed limit, because obviously that kind of sucks, because you don't often have enough time to slow down or something like that, and then you just end up getting fined. It's like, what? No, come on, don't fine me for that. I mean, one thing that I think would be great is if you could go like that 1 mile an hour over and you don't get fined for it, because obviously that's sort of like in real life you won't get fined for going 1 kilometre an hour. Kilometres, I'm always saying 1 an hour, it's kilometres, but you know, same in real life. It'd be nice if like if you didn't get fined for going 1 kilometre over, because obviously that's kind of a bit iffy. You wouldn't in real life, so why do you in this game? But hopefully you don't get that in ETS2. I imagine that you will do, but you know, I know that this game is still just sort of, it's almost a beta version of ETS2 with certain things. I think certain things are still unfinished that will be in ETS2. So come on, go! Good. Jeez, I need their response times quicker, I think. He just sort of waits there for like a minute or so, and it's like, dude, seriously, there's no cars coming. The car that was coming has gone. Now you can go, you know? When there's no cars coming, you can go. Although, to be honest, I don't know, but, you know, I tend to go as soon as I can. But now, where I'm actually heading, and I'm going to a new... speeding again! We want a dual carriageway. How has this got a speed limit? And there's a speed camera, so I don't want to go fast. Oh, well, national speed limit in a minute. Let's just change lanes. Didn't bother indicating because they never work on this game. Well, they don't. I say they don't work. They do work, but they don't do what they do in UKTS, where everyone just suddenly stops. Like they just sort of ignore your indicators and your hazards and stuff, which I think is cool. But it would be good if they actually worked. Like it'd be awesome if the AI sort of did drop back a bit. And now we're going to the farm, but I don't want to go to the farm, so I'm going to go to one of the. Pardon me. I'm going to go to one of the green dots all the way on the right. Now, one thing I'm going to talk about again with the blog is one of SCS Software's latest posts about the update, and apparently they're going to be updating this update in ECS2 pretty much the same as they've been updating this STDS. So they're going to be bringing out update after update after update, one after the other, which I think is going to be really cool to see, because I mean, chances are it means that they're still going to be working on the map and working on other stuff and really putting in stuff in the game which they aren't able to because of the time constraint at the moment. But I think it's going to be really cool to see what sort of updates SCS Software will be bringing to ETS2 even after it's finished, because obviously, I don't know, but I just think, there we go, none limit, but I just think it'd be brilliant to see that sort of thing. Although it might be a little bit annoying. Although I know, to be honest, this isn't the first game where they sort of do that, because with Minecraft, which I think a lot of you know that I play, they just bring out updates and updates and updates. Although that's easier because it's a Java game. But it got me and a mate thinking that maybe they would do sort of now World of Warcraft is the same. All they've done is brought out expansion packs for the game. They haven't re-released the game. They haven't bothered doing anything like that. They've just kept updating it and bringing out expansion packs to make the game better, and with the new game engines installed, so you didn't have to do anything. At least I think that's how it works. So you didn't have to go out and buy World of Warcraft 1 and then when the next one is available, it's not like Call of Duty or these where you have to keep buying the new one when the next one's available. You just keep updating it. And it got me and a mate thinking about whether that would be the same for ETS2, because obviously with what SCS Software said about it being where they're just going to keep updating it and updating it like they've been doing with it, STDS, will it be something where they just keep adding more map stuff and more, I don't know, more countries to the map, I guess, and things like that? I mean, I don't really know. I'm not really going to get my hopes up too much about all of that, because obviously that's going to be quite a big thing if they were to do that, because it would also be pretty awesome if they did, because you know that would definitely give you more for your money. But obviously I think SCS Software need money, and it'd be interesting actually as well to see what SCS Software do when it comes to piracy and things like that, because obviously it's like with STDS, I think you get the code and stuff, but then I think they should do something. Oh no, I don't really know, because the code is what goes on. I mean, I don't know if there's any way, because I know that they know how many times the code has been used, but I don't know if they can, and I know that they can disable it, but I don't know what it's like. I don't really, it'd be quite difficult really. I don't know why I'm even saying that. I wasn't really thinking about all of that, but it's kind of interesting if SCS Software go for the same sort of thing as they do in I don't know, 50! Oh my days. That is an example of the speed limits. It's like 50, I put my brake on, but it wasn't enough, and I suddenly I got done for speeding! Seriously, I was barely, and then it goes straight up again. Why does it go straight back up again? Ah, my days, that's a bit annoying, but you know, never mind. Let's go right. As you can see, we are in the new area of the map now, and this is where it gets interesting, because now I get to go right in some of the back alleys at the moment, which is going to be so cool. I've kind of learnt quite a bit of these roads, so I know what sort of roads are back alleys. Well, almost sort of. It's kind of, I know most of them, but then there's still a few where it's like, oh, I didn't realise this was a dual carriageway and a main road. I didn't realise. Right, is this the 30 limit? Yeah, this is the 30 limit road. Oh my days, this is really, I don't like the 30 limit, but after this it goes into 60s, no, 90, so it's all good. We get a bit of speed, need for speed, which is quite good, because obviously I think you guys know that I quite like going fast. And I am nearing my 100th video, which is going to be good, because then I'm going to be doing a video where I just go fast and ignore the rules and just I don't know, just completely be a muppet while driving. And I'll probably do that on UKTS if I pass my 100th video before ETS2, because obviously with UKTS I know how it all works. I'm pretty good at going fast on that, and it's not like this where it's all about points and stuff. It's more money and stuff, so it's not exactly a big deal. But you know, it's gonna be funny nonetheless, even if it is a UKTS video. 50 Leon. Oh god, that was good. we've got slow enough that time. I managed to see the signpost. I was hoping it was gonna be 90 for quite a long time. But as you can see, this really is hey, look, we heard a cockerel. I think that's a cockerel. No, a rooster. Is it a rooster? Yeah, roosters do that. But as you can see, they've added so much. This sort of area is brilliant. And the thing is, with the new roads, most of it is new. So what I'm going to do, I would normally go right if I wanted to go fast. But as you guys know, when it comes to a new map, I like to take detours and things like that, especially with the ICRF and stuff. So let's go now. I think I'm going to regret doing this. I think maybe not. No, that worked out quite well actually. Awesome. Got out just in time. No one had to slow down for me. And there's a rooster again. But you know, as you guys know, with maps and stuff, speed limit offence. Seriously, again. These speed limits are just, oh my god. Right, okay, so if I now turn left, and we're gonna go and a nice route in here. I know it's dirt. Okay, awesome. That's quite cool. Means I get to show you guys the new physics on dirt. Because basically, if it's raining and you have a heavy trailer, and you end up, see, look, you can just see the sort of the back end of my trailer. Now I am doing this rather fast and careless, just to show you what the physics are like on this game, because it really is really cool. I really like what they've done here, and if it gives you an idea of what ETS2 is going to be like, I'm really looking forward to ETS2, because obviously it's like, you can see that they've got the back roads sorted in, and they know that we want back roads and stuff, and I know that they've said in previous blog posts about having back roads in ETS2 because they know that it's something that we all like and want and stuff. So you know, it's something which I think we can expect to see, and I think when it comes to seeing these roads, it's brilliant to actually see that SS Software because I think this game gives you an idea of the sort of thing that SS Software are going to be doing in ETS2, because obviously it gives you the idea of what SS Software are thinking about, and it gives you the idea of what it is that they can do. So obviously if they've created this in here, then you know that they've got these sort of roads on their mind, and then that means that you can sure bet that they're going to be in ETS2, which I think is another reason why it's reignited my flame, if you like, for ETS2, simply because it's kind of right. So we're going south. Do we get a nice new place? I don't know. Well, we get to go on a bit of the new map, so you know. But it's kind of this sort of new stuff, these new features are just what's really brilliant, because it shows you, like I said, what SS Software are thinking about, and so it gives you an idea of what to expect in ETS2, and then that is just overwhelming, to say the least, about what to expect. I really want someone to flash and let me go, because I haven't had anyone in this video, and I get it quite a lot normally, and it's kind of typical that I don't in this video, isn't it? It's like, I want to show off the best bits. Oh, hello! Might be raining! Let's hope it rains. I really want to talk about the rain. I want to show the rain off, because the rain is something else which I find is completely brilliant, and well done of SCS Software for doing this. Will it rain? It's raining. It's raining. Right. Okay. Let's let it get heavy, and then I'll be able to show you what I noticed about the game, because what I noticed about the game is just the best. Okay. So let's just wait a bit. 50 limit. Okay, we're not going over 50, so that's good. Basically, as you can see on my right window and my front window, well, it's very wet, right? Because the rain is falling into that area. Now my left window is sort of not got much rain at all, has it? Because it's not in the way of the rain. And now it's getting slightly more, because I think no, it's not really. It's got less, hasn't it? It's got a lot less actually, yeah. And then my right window has got a lot more, because we've turned into the way of the rain. And I hope that I don't have to drive on dirt to deliver this trailer, because that will be a nightmare. But that is something brilliant about this game, and I love it, because the fact that the window that's sort of away from the rain, in the air of the truck, I think it is, like the bit where the rain won't get you, And the fact that they thought about that, and they haven't actually made that window get as wet as the one that's on the rain, I think that is just completely brilliant of SCS software, and I love that. When I first saw that, I was like, oh my god, wow. And hopefully we see some lightning as well, because the weather effects on this game are just brilliant. They're just mind-blowing. I mean, just look at the rain now. It is really realistic how they've got that. I mean, you can barely see out of it. It's all making sort of the vision sort of go sort of pear-shaped, if you like, and things like that. And we just passed the runway. They had a runway there, and it's quite a big runway as well. But they haven't got no planes or anything. They've got a helicopter and some people walking sort of backwards and forwards on the airport, which isn't the best. But I know that ETS2 is going to have like the best airport ever, because you drive under it and there's airplanes that move and stuff. And I feel like I'm going to sneeze again, and I don't want to. How do I stop sneezing? Anyone know how to stop sneezing? Because I don't want to sneeze. But yeah, so I don't know how long this video's been going on for. I think it's been going on for quite a while. I haven't been timing it. Probably should have done, because I wasn't expecting to be able to talk for this long, because for some strange reason I have been able to talk for so long in these videos. I do not know how or why, but that's just how I roll, isn't it, really? It's kind of just, I talk for as long as I talk, and then I just might finish this delivery and then end the video, because I don't really want it going on for too long. 40 minutes is about the longest video I've ever done, and I don't really want to do one for any longer. But if I managed to do one for an hour, that would just be like, oh my god, how did I talk for an hour? But nonetheless, it would be really funny and cool to see, so, you know. But anyways, we got overtaken as well, another brilliant feature of this game, and another reason why, if you're undecided about buying ETS2, if you're new to truck simulators perhaps, you should really buy this game, because I mean, a lot of people see these games as sort of just being a truck simulator, where, I mean, a lot of simulators, don't get me wrong, but a lot of simulators are kind of just not that good. If you look at I don't know, I'm not really going to name any simulators which aren't that good, but you know, there's some. Oh, have we got delivered to that place? Please say we have. That's going to be fun. I like that place. We have, awesome. Right, okay. Oh god, no! I've changed my mind. I don't want to deliver to that place. Please change my delivery, please. Oh god, this is going to be fun for you guys. We get to go on dirt. Yay! Which is going to be extremely fun, because obviously dirt, you've seen how sidey it is when it's not raining. And let's see what it's going to be like when it is raining, because I've been on it when it's raining and it isn't good. Although I don't know whether this trailer is classed as being heavy or light. By the same, it feels like it's quite light, so we can hope for the best. But we get to go on a nice single road track here, and then just, it was up this road along here towards the end where I actually got stuck and I had to reverse down and turn around, and it wasn't even raining. I had a gooseneck trailer with a container on it, and well, I had to, I don't know, apparently that was really heavy. But I don't think it was, I wouldn't have thought it would be like heavy compared to some of the trailers, but you know. Now this is really going to be fun. I'm going to try and drive nice and carefully, just for the sake of driving nice and carefully, and I don't want to crash or anything. But I mean, even when trying to drive carefully, it can be rather tricky to keep your truck going in the direction that you want it to go, and sometimes the back wheels will kick out, and you'll start drifting, and it's kind of just like, oh god, I got to just slam your feet on the brakes and hope. Now, another thing which I saw about this, another thing, why do I always say thing? One thing, another thing, this thing, that thing. Oh my days. I need to say something else. But basically, another thing which I found, and I had to slam my brakes on to stop my truck, and it is so realistic, because I actually stalled the truck, like the engine turned off and I had to turn it back on and stuff. And I mean, I wasn't expecting that, because I didn't really think that you would be able to do that on automatic gears, at least, because obviously automatic is slightly different to manual in the sense you don't have a clutch or anything. But I mean, the fact that it had done that in on this while I was in automatic, I think it was really good. Just something else as from this SCS software that just made me think, wow, okay, this is cool. Come on, the physics on this, why are they being good today? I say how bad the physics are, and how you slide everywhere and the back wheels kick out and stuff, and then I just end up driving really well, and it's like, no, I want to show the other side of driving where it's really bad. But the weather effects on this is brilliant. Just the lightning and things is just, it's just awesome. I cannot wait till ETS2 comes out. That's going to be a brilliant game. I would love for ETS2 to be able to get Game of the Year on this. One thing, actually, what I've been meaning to mention in any video that I do, one of SCS Software's blog posts was about Steam and how they contacted Valve during Gamescom. I can't see that much. See, now that window is now extremely wet and I can't see out of it because it's wet at the most inconvenient of times, isn't it? Of course it is. Right, okay. Hazards, this is going to be fun. But SCS Software approached Valve, I think. Let's just get out the blog post a second. Clear some room on my desk to get my iPad on there. But I know that they approached Valve to try and get a spot on Steam, to try and get ETS2 on Steam, which I think would be absolutely brilliant because Steam is where the main games go. You've got Call of Duty's on there, Skyrim's on there, Portal 2, things like that. Loads of games on Steam, and I think ETS2 would benefit so much from that if they could get on Steam. But they need fans' help by the looks of it, because I remember they were saying about it, and Steam is reluctant to add a truck simulator onto their service, onto their software, their site or whatever, because of a previous experience of another truck simulator, not created by SCS Software, I don't think, and it just lacked in sales and stuff. And obviously, no, don't rotate. Oh, in your own time. Representative. They met a representative from Steam to discuss our chances of getting the game on their service. They said they tried submitting their games to Steam before, but without success. Truck simulators really were considered niche by their approval committee, it seems, especially after a competitor truck game was given a chance but was not quite accepted so well by Steam players, which I think is really bad. But I think with ETS2, I think SCS Software should be given a chance because this really is a brilliant game, and I think going from, oh my god, we're close to that trailer, going from SCS Software's sort of blog posts in the past about their money and stuff, I think it's one of those things where SCS Software we are very close to those logs. We would have lost our mirrors if that was real. SCS Software do need money, and obviously it's it would be brilliant if they was given the chance. And it says, to conclude this post, let us show that something wasn't yet extensively the central hub of the, oh no, wait, that's the picture. Yeah. In a few weeks, Steam is going to come out with a green light, a new system that will depend on fans of games to help them sort out candidates for inclusion on Steam. We definitely plan to be on green light with ETS2 as soon as it launches, as we have high hopes, we have high hopes that we can count on your help. With a number of fans of the games, we should be able to get our voice heard. See, now this is brilliant because it's another thing where SCS Software need us, and I think it would be awesome and amazing if SCS Software did get the help that they needed, because I really like these games and I really want them to continue, and I really like SCS Software because they've been great to us in general, the fans of the games. They've been keeping us informed about what's the goings on of the game and keeping us informed about everything. I mean, everything SCS Software related, like the fact when Euro Truck Simulator was added to the Mac App Store, so you can play it on Macs now. I think it's just brilliant the way that SCS Software have been informing us and stuff about the game, and it's been easy to keep up to date with it, rather than with some games where it's rather difficult to find the info that you need. It's all on loads of different sites and stuff, and it's just all leaked info. SCS Software has constantly been giving out the info that we need and want and stuff, and I think it's brilliant. So I really want SCS Software to continue, and I know that they obviously want to continue as much as we do, because obviously it's I don't know, but they have really high hopes for the games. Like they want to implement everything that we've been asking for, and some things they can't at the moment because of time and money and stuff. For example, multiplayer online sort of thing. Now my steering wheel is going berserk, but that's the sort of thing that they want. They know that we want, but it would be extremely difficult to actually get an online sort of thing going because there's so much. It's such a big, vast, open world. You'd have so much going on, and the fact that in places where there are people, that would, all the traffic lights changing there and everything going on there would also have to be loaded onto your computer. I don't really know why, but I remember on Minecraft I was watching a YouTube video of that, and because that's chunks that are generated, it's sort of like just one chunk of the game of the map and then another chunk of the map, but it's it's hard to explain really, but it would have to, I'm pretty sure it might be the same with ETS2 or any truck simulators in general, where if a player is in a certain chunk, a certain area, even if it's nowhere near to you, that area would still have to be done. Would still have to be sort of as if it was being activated on your server, as on your computer, as well as whoever it is that's in the area, because obviously it's kind of online and obviously whatever happens has to happen on yours as well as the people that are doing it. Now I can't really do the shortcut on this bit because the entrance to that construction site is just ahead of the traffic lights. But I think I'm going to conclude this video here. It seems to have gone on for quite a long time, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed the video. If you had, then please sure to give it a favour, give it a like, give it a nice share. That share button is feeling a bit missed at the moment. You know, poor share button. I would love to get my videos out there some more, so much on to the next level. So basically, yeah. So I'd like to thank you for watching my video, and goodbye.